Hello and welcome to
Taking Creations.
Today I'll be making cake batter Valentine's Rice Krispie treats. For the first half of the video, the ingredients you'll need are Rice Krispie cereal, Mini-Marshmallows, butter, but since I don't have any butter at the moment, I'll be using this instead, but you can use whatever you have, and cake mix. For the second half of the video, the ingredients you'll need are melting chocolates. You can use different color melting chocolates, but since I don't have any, I will be using my milk chocolate and my white chocolate. I'm going to be using some heart-shaped sprinkles. This ingredient is optional, and if you prefer different sprinkles, use those instead. But I feel these sprinkles are really cute and will pop against the chocolate. The utensils that you'll need are a pan that has been sprayed with cooking spray, but since I don't have any, I use vegetable oil instead. I also lined my pan with foil so it's easier to transfer the Rice Krispies when it's time. You will need a large bowl, a tablespoon, a measuring cup, a wooden spoon, and a pot to melt the butter. The next set of utensils that you'll need are wax paper, some heart-shaped cookie cutters. I actually bought mine at the Dollar Tree, so if you don't want to spend too much money on them, I suggest going there, a fork, and a spoon. As you can see, I have everything measured out. I have 6 cups of Rice Krispies cereal in the bowl, 2/3 cup of cake mix. You're just going to be using the powder, you don't need to add anything else to it. The whole 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows, and 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 of which I've already put in the pot, so I'll add the final tablespoon and we'll be moving it to the stove. So here we are on the stove top, and I've been melting the butter on a low heat. Once it's all melted, we can move on to the next step. As you can see, we're all melted and it's time to add the marshmallows. You're going to stir constantly until all the marshmallows have been melted. When I make these treats, I like to have everything measured out and near me, so hardly any time is needed to move on to the next step. Now that all but a couple of marshmallows have melted, this is what it looks like. Still stirring, add the cake mix. Mix thoroughly. If you want regular Rice Krispies, you can always skip this ingredient. Also, you don't have to use yellow cake mix. I think strawberry cake mix would be perfect, but since my fella isn't a fan of strawberry cake mix, I played it safe with yellow cake mix. Now add the cereal. Mix until everything is coated, then it's time to remove from the heat. It's time to remove the Rice Krispies to the pan. Try to spread with the spoon as much as you can. Using your hands, you can press the treat into the pan. Sadly, it's really sticking and I forgot one major detail, which is making everything stick to me, and it's very hard to press into the pan. So what I had to do is put some butter on my hands to solve my problem, and I actually should have done this right after I put all the treats onto the pan. Then continue to press the treats into the pan as if nothing ever happened. Once you're done spreading the treat around, wait 30 minutes to let them cool and solidify. If you don't want to use a pan this big, you don't have to, but just know the smaller the pan, the thicker the Rice Krispie treat. On to the next part! As the treats are cooling, I will be melting the chocolates. I've already showed how to melt chocolates in the previous video, so I will move on to the next part. Now it's time to transfer the treats to the wax paper. This is the reason why I lined my pan with foil. It's easier to transfer and the pan will not get in the way. With some wax paper, cover the treat entirely and flip it over. Since the wax paper is now on the bottom, you can peel off the foil. So with another piece of wax paper and my cookie cutters in place, it's time to put them to use. Press your cutters into the treats, making sure it goes all the way through. Remove the cutout and place the cutout treat on the piece of wax paper. Keep doing this until you've used all the space. I will be doing all sizes, but you can do whatever you'd like. As you can see, all my hearts have been cut out and I have this left over. With the leftovers, you can eat them, or the great thing about Rice Krispies is that they're soft and you can shape them back into a rectangle or a square and keep cutting out shapes. Now that the chocolate is melted, it's time for the final step, which I think is the most fun, decorating. You have so much freedom to decorate how you like, whether it's something simple like covering just the top with chocolate, a quick dip in chocolate and adding some sprinkles, or using a fork to drizzle lines on the heart. Just be creative and do what you like. Ta-da! Here are mine! I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you try making these yourself. It's something simple and looks and tastes amazing. Thanks for watching.
Taking